We want to take you to a fascinating story out of the Pacific because these things are known as narco subs. They're semi-submersible vessels or boats used by South American cartels to smuggle drugs across international borders. And this week, a third narco sub was found in Solomon Islands in the space of just a year. The ABC Solomon Islands reporter Chrisnrita Aumanu-Leong joins us now from Honiara. Chrissy, good morning. This is the third narco sub found. Do authorities know exactly what's going on here?
It certainly is, James. Narco subs are certainly not new. It's a vessel that's never seen or talked about before, at least in this part of the region. It's hard to spot with the naked eye as well and difficult to detect. But what's new here is where it's found. In Solomon Islands, as you mentioned, it's third discovery, and Solomon Islands being a 3-hour flight from Brisbane. So 3 discoveries within a year or so, and that's worrying. Not only for Australians, but due to the proximity, but also for Pacific Islanders. Yes, all 3 discoveries here had no cargo, no crew on board, and police here have said that they are still investigating all 3 discoveries, and it's still unclear whether these vessels drifted more than 10,000 kilometers from South America right to Solomon Islands, or was the transfer of the drugs closer to Solomon Islands. What's clear though, James, is that the global reach of drugs has spread, across the region itself.
Yeah, you spoke to the fishermen that found this vessel. What did they tell you?
Yes, so Reubenson and Martin Fugui, they grew up boating around their village of Fourau in Solomon Islands, Malita province, but they've never seen anything like what they found, last Saturday. So they headed out to the market for supplies. The cousins then saw what they described as a strange object which was floating in the water. And at first they were scared as they'd never seen a vessel like this before. So they waited for over some time to make sure no one was on board before they actually decided, oh, look, it's safe now to check it out. So when they got closer, they noticed that the boat's engines were missing, but it still had its steering wheel and lots of empty water bottles. So a good portion of their Saturday was spent towing the vessel back to the village. It became the community buzz, but later they discovered some pipes for the fuel system, and inside that had Colombia 2024 written on it. So they didn't realize it at that time, but they had found a narco sub, and Reubenson is supporting his claim now of finders keepers, something along the line of, I found this thing, no one owns it, and so I'm the new owner.
Right, there you go. Now, as you said, we don't know whether this is because these vessels have been used in your part of the world or whether they might have just drifted a really, really long way over months and months across the Pacific. But the ABC has been reporting about an increased presence of drugs and, of course, drug trafficking as well in a number of Pacific islands, places like Fiji, Tonga and Samoa. Are people worried in Solomon Islands that this could be an increasing thing?
Look, absolutely. The Pacific itself is grappling with a growing drug problem. We've seen waves of arrests highlighting how cartels have been increasingly using largely unpoliced Pacific Islands as a transit point onto the more lucrative Australia and New Zealand markets, or what experts call the cash cows. So former drug traffickers have also revealed how they have exploited under-resourced border controls and isolated ports and airports in the Pacific. So yes, there are genuine concerns in Solomon Islands and across the Pacific as government leaders and authorities look to strengthen their legislations and capacity to combat these transnational crimes.